I'm Parminder, I'm here from Rights and Equality Sandwell. I'm going to talk about the project that we've been nominated for. It's the work we've done with the FGM champions in Smethwick. The whole idea of FGM champions was to create some dialogue with the statutory sector and so we can understand what FGM is, how it's done, and the cultural elements and implications within the community. We've been working with Birmingham and Solihull Women's Aid, developed a training programme where we attracted 10 peer health champions, of 7 which actually went through the training. It was a 10-week training course, and all of these champions are in the Smethwick area. And from them, we've started to support the champions so they can go out and spread the message. At the moment, we're at that stage where we need to actually do some more work and go out and work with the community. So I'll pass on to Keeper. She'll tell you a little bit about the champions, the work we've done together, and we had a very successful opening day.
Hi, my name is Kippa. We had a really successful day with the opening. It's an FGM opening day with all the community and everybody that was there. The FGM champions were there. We had men come there as well, so we got to show the men to understand what FGM was and it was wrong. Everybody enjoyed it. We had around 150 or 200 people that came. So it was a very successful event. Please vote for us. This is really, really good for you guys to vote for us. It's beneficial for our African community to know about this FGM and how bad it is and what the laws are. And I think that Res has helped a lot.
So please vote for the project. We really need it. I think it's going to put FGM on the map.
Yeah.
And that's if it's for voting, but thank you.
Sandwell Asian Family Support Service was set up as a result of a research study back in 1986. It was about why Asian families were not taking up mainstream services. So we started working with befriending families, mainly the mums, giving them emotional support, and then we actually started to provide domiciliary care. And we've just literally grown from there, started to work with adults with disabilities in 1995 with the Special Transitional Grant. Started to provide more family support, more welfare rights advice services, and now we actually boast quite a few services. We provide PA services to children and young people, Saturday Club for children with disabilities. We provide personalised services out in the community. So it's actually giving the young person, a choice and actually ensuring that they're able to live a good quality life, just like you and me.
So we've got a day nursery, St Michael's are based there and have been there for over a year. We've also got obviously partners such as the West Bromwich Albion Foundation, the Children's Society, an array of different partners that are around Sandwell that we've sort of engaged with. And also obviously it was a centre that was renowned for youth services, so still a lot of youth activity. I think from the organisation point of view, I'd like it for the staff really, because one of the interesting things about our staff is we're provider of South Asian services really, but our staff are kind of very diverse and they're also kind of very local as well. So for them it would be really kind of proud to be acknowledged really.
Obviously children and adults with disabilities wouldn't get the opportunities and get that integration. Going into the community can be difficult, so we've got the community coming into the centre. So because our children and young people use the centre, there's been a lot of integration going on there, and it's a really nice feeling when you walk into the centre.
The nomination I put forward is for People in Mind, which is Kaleidoscope Plus Group Service User Involvement Group. And it's for a particular project called Staying Safe with PIM, Staying Safe with People in Mind. We got funding from the postcode lottery for 25 PIM members or people with experience of mental health to undertake this training with a view to actually using the training with one another, because what was happening in the evening, PIM members were supporting each other with suicide first aid, obviously unskilled, and then the next morning having anxiety and worrying about what they've said, how they dealt with the particular crisis. So we thought it was a good idea that everybody got skilled up. We have 23 lives saved by PIM members, and that's the number that's been recorded. We're actually aware that a lot more suicide interventions have been completed but not recorded, so the project was completely deemed a success. The project was a year-long project, and that's been completed now with the postcode lottery, but people are still using the training and basically saving people's lives. I just want to say I'm really proud of all of the PIM members for what they've achieved with the 23, but also with staying well and manage themselves. I know it's been tough along the way. We would be so proud and really chuffed to win the award.
In February we started this project, Beat the Street, to engage public, community together to become active and socialise.
So we encourage people to walk, jog, cycle around the whole area of Smethwick, discover new areas, green spaces, local community groups, leisure centres, local libraries and museums. Basically we have a card. So by using the cards, there's 197 beat boxes in around the area of Sandwell. So you can walk, you can jog, you can cycle around each beat box, and they're roughly half a mile apart. And as soon as you tap one box, it records 10 points. So over the 7-week period, you can build up the points for yourself, for your organisation, community group, and basically win loads of prizes as well. But the main thing is getting people out and about, physically active, and make it a social norm, really, you know.
Now we are running learn to ride sessions at Smethwick Fire Station, and anybody can come and join us.
It was open to everyone, but it was mainly women. We got into a 9-week program, and they absolutely loved it in terms of the weight loss, the energy, the social aspect of it, the health issues. So people had different problems with the health issues, they're seeing the difference. So in terms of the health and emotional and social aspect, it was a bonus for them.
For me personally, it's been a massive learning experience. Physical activity doesn't have to be a type of daily chore. You don't have to go out to a gym to get your exercise. You can just do a casual walk, really, yeah. You know, it's the community coming together, the community, you know, giving the example to everybody that you can achieve anything. And, you know, all credit due to them if they go out and win the award, yeah.